Well, I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, and at the riverfront, the Gateway Arch, which you can see from quite a distance. It's 630 feet tall, and I compared that to when I was in Vegas. I went up in the high roller, and that's a roller Ferris wheel, 550 feet. So this tops that, but this is a monument. It's the tallest monument ever constructed in America, and it is called the Gateway Arch, and it's the gateway to the west. Now, of course, according to my calculations, there's a lot more west from this arch than there is east, but still, Thomas Jefferson pays homage to Thomas Jefferson and St. Louis's gateway to the west. So we're going to take a look at it here and take a look at the riverfront and maybe even get an interview. I haven't gotten one in a day. Talk to you in a little bit. As usual, I like to give you a feeling for the walk up to a monument or to a location. So I did it with Devil's Post Pile and Mount Rushmore, a few other sites I brought you to recently. And I guess, again, there's no crowds. So it's always nice to do something without standing in line to see it, you know. And I think this is the path, but you can see it in the distance here. Look at that thing. It's huge. Now, as you know, through these videos, I always like to dispense good advice, or I might say fantastic advice. And one of the pieces of advice I always give out is, when you see grass like this, or sand, or even the earth, take your shoes and socks off and walk in it. It's called grounding or earthing, and it's very, very important for your health to do that now and again, as often as you can, because it grounds you to the earth. We're electrical bodies. The earth is an electrical body, and by grounding yourself, your chi is getting in balance. And chi is important for your sanity, and so I always recommend that. You know, if you keep watching this show, you'll find lots of fantastic advice, and you'll find lots of fantastic places to go, and fantastic sights to see. And of course, this isn't costing you anything to see this. I'd love to bring these sights to you. I want to bring you fantastic interviews, fantastic sights, fantastic experiences, fantastic motivation, inspiration, education, all those fine things. That is pretty friggin' tall. Let me do a spin around the city, St. Louis, Missouri. Probably it's pronounced Missouri. It's gorgeous. America's gorgeous. And Dr. Fantastic is bringing it to you because you can't go see it. Look at the fascinating bridge over there. We checked that out in a while. So this is called the riverfront, and this is the walkway up to the gateway to the west. Go west, young man, he used to always say. There's gold in them thar hills. Oh, there's another bridge. This is the further east you go, the more history you see from our country, because it started from the east, went to the west. And I love to see the old architecture. I love buildings. Look at the size of this thing here. Like I saw it 15 miles away, but when you get up close to it, it really becomes even more spectacular. See the couple down there at the bottom of the arch? It'd be great to go up there. I wonder how often they clean this thing. 630 feet tall, everybody. And no crowds. Imagine on a regular day, this would be teeming with tourists. And it's really nice that it's not. See that thing in the lawn there? I bet you that's a light. I bet this lights up at night. Look at this thing. There's the two people standing there, getting a picture taken. next to the structure. Let me pan up for you, get an idea of the magnitude of this thing. Look at that, no one around. So like I said, the structure right here on the grass, that's got to be lights. No, it's not lights. I was wrong. Oh well, you know, can't always be right. It's hard to get the size of this thing from standing here. Oh my goodness. It is the tallest monument I've ever stood under. So, looks like a vent more than a light. So, I'm standing directly underneath it at this point, and there are no lights. Maybe they're north and south arch legs are exit only. What the hell does that mean? There's the Hyatt. Ship works. Okay, this is it. I'm standing directly underneath the gateway to the west. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm approaching the riverfront, and you can see the very large tug pushing some cargo, I would say up the river. Oh, they have helicopter tours, and that's kind of cool. They had that at Mount Rushmore, and it looks like that's a riverfront cruiser. You can go for a cruise, and there's more barges parked along the way. This looks like a plant that's going to fill up these things. A casino in the background, these beautiful bridges. So now I am looking west underneath the arches. You can see the sun going down in the west, rises in the east, sets in the west. See, you learned something today. You got to learn something every time you watch my show. Hope you're enjoying this. This is the Mississippi River, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to call it the Mississippi River. The Ole Miss, as they say. And that is a large tug there. How they can turn on that thing, I'll never know. I'm a captain. Private captain. I love boating. Okay, everybody, let's see what else we can find here. Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. Will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.